Yo, what's up? Yo, 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 yo. What's exclamation mark boom, dude? What is that? Boom, boom? What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. Killing with hugs. What's up, my friend Ferret? What's going on, Mamzelle? Yo, yo, yo. What's up, guys? We've got the Edward Scissorhands hair going on this morning, man. You know? But I'm just rocking it, dude. I might put a hat on later, but I figured I would just show you guys. This is what happens to me right now. You know? This is the phase I'm in with this hair. Typical Monday. I mean, my hair says it all, dude. This is my life right now. This is my Monday, you know? This is what it do. Typical Monday, dude. That sucks. Yeah, Mondays are rough, dude. They usually are. Yeah. I couldn't get out of bed. This morning. Hair speaks fuck. God, dude. Look at this noise, dude. I was about to put a hat over it, and I was like, no, you know what? I'm not doing that this morning. I'm not just going to throw a hat on yet. Oh, good, Mamzo. Good. Yeah, I hope they're able to figure something out for you. Yeah, I was about to throw a hat on, and I was like, nah, dude. I'm not putting a hat on this morning yet. I'm just going to show everybody that this is what I'm dealing with right now. You know what I mean? Well, this is the phase I'm at with growing my hair out. You know what I mean? This is just what it does, dude. It's just like, what? It's scary. You wake up in the morning, you go in the bathroom, you know what I mean? You turn the light on, and it like, you freak yourself out, dude. But we're just gonna rock it. We're gonna own this thing, you know what I mean? Tomorrow is Hogwarts Legacy, man. We are in it to win it. We're in 3 days early. I am playing it on Steam. I'm gonna play it on Steam, and I was really hesitant about that, but I was doing some research last night online, and you know, one of the reasons I was really hesitant about playing it on Steam was because of Denuvo. DRM being included with it on Steam, and Denuvo tends to wreck games. And but outside of the fact that I got a small discount buying it on Steam, I was also like, you know what? If I can play it on Steam and show people what it feels like with Denuvo, then you know, if it's bad, maybe people can think about buying it on another platform that doesn't have Denuvo. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Can my PC handle it? Yeah. For sure. Yeah. I'm not, this is not a slouch machine. You know what I mean? I would assume that if you're asking that, you know something about specs, and that should show you right there. You know? Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I built this PC. Can you handle it? Can you handle the truth? Alright? You can't handle the truth. Wick, I like your new icon, dude. I like your new icon. So are you changing up all your emotes and stuff too, dude, or what? What's going on, man? When did all this come about, by the way? Did you bring somebody on board to start changing your stuff up, or what? We'll see if I can handle it. It depends on how the game plays. You're evolving into what, like a Wick 6635? Is that the evolutionary process, dude? Cool, man. Nice. Yeah, so, I mean, as long as the game plays well, yeah, of course I can handle it. If the game doesn't feel good, then I'm gonna be, that would be funny. Good idea. Hey, dude, you're welcome. You know, I'll only expect 50% of your profit. So I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I just figured, you know, we'll play it on Steam. We'll see how it feels. If it doesn't feel good and they're saying it's because it's de novo, then I can at least attest to that and give people on PC maybe some advice into going and grabbing it on another platform or something, you know. But I did get, dude, I got a discount. Fanatical, dude. Fanatical is providing discounts already on pre-orders of that game. So I got my copy on Fanatical just so everybody knows. I also got a game that we're going to try playing today. I got for free. Wick evolves into Wicker. Nice. Wickasso. Wick Daddy, Wickasso, Wick, Wickster. I like Wickster. Wick Antics. Okay. I'll accept it, dude. I'll accept it, yeah. Yeah. That'll work, dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually kind of like Wick Troll, you know? But that might not be a popular opinion. The Wick 7. That's cool though, man. I do like the new icon. I saw it last night and I was like, oh dude, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that, dude. It's pretty nice. It looks good, dude. I really do like it. My name is Wick. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. My name is Wiki. Yeah. Wiki. There you go. That would work. That would work. So today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play. We're gonna try out a couple of games. We got Grip Combat Racing, and we've got what's the other one we're playing here? Monster Slayers, dude. Monster Slayers. So I actually got Monster Slayers as a free game last night. It came along with the Hogwarts Legacy game. So on Fanatical, not only are they giving out discounts already on pre-ordering the game, but you get like a free rando game to come along with it. And I got Monster Slayers. And it looks like it could be a cool little game to try out today. Since we didn't have a whole lot planned, I've had these two games I've had Grip sitting around. That's funny, Mamzelle. That's funny. And now we have Monster Slayers too. So I figured we would just take some time today to play both and see what they feel like. You know, a couple of little games just sitting in the library. So we'll try these out, see what they feel like in anticipation of going hard into Hogwarts Legacy tomorrow. Cool. Yo, Kayla, what's up? How you doing? So, on that note, let's go ahead and, like a little old lady, oh, that's adorable. Let's go ahead and get in here and start doing some news, man. It's good to see you guys. This is what we're listening to this morning, by the way. This is our Jam Lamb. We're listening to BPM this morning. Bullets per minute. Sick, awesome. First-person shooter, roguelite, rhythm-based game. It's a lot of fun. Highly recommend. And it's got a pretty dope soundtrack as well, which we've been listening to this morning. So if any or all of that sounds like your jam, go check this game out. BPM, very good stuff, okay? Cool. Let's go. Yeah, man. So I hope they're able to figure something out for you. Again, like I was saying yesterday, you're gonna buy me a new soundtrack? Sick, dude. What are you buying me? Is it a surprise? Let's get into this news. See what we got. Well, that's what I was telling. That's what I was telling Mamzelle yesterday. I would get sinus infections like 2 to 3 times a year as well until they. I actually went to a good, just primary care doctor. They looked in my nose once and were like, "Dude, your nose is jacked up. You need to have an operation." And it fixed everything. I never got them anymore at all, hardly. Yeah. Something with Mellow Morning Vibes. I play stuff with Mellow Morning Vibes, dude. That's the Subnautica soundtrack. I don't only play, bangers. You know, we do some chill vibe stuff. But hey, man, if you got something that you think would be nice for us to play, I'm not gonna say no, dude. Hook it up. You know what I'm saying? Hook it up, dude. You only play bangers? Thanks, dude. I'll take that as a compliment. Uh, did they reset your nose? They actually do. They had to like they went in basically the operation. They like cut me right here, right, and then they like peeled my nose back. They had to like go in and they had to like take a polyp out of the left side of my nose. They had to fix a deviated septum. They had to shave one part of the side of my the bone on the front of my nose off and take cartilage from one side, put it into the other side and stuff. There was like there were some issues, man, going on. I broke my nose way back in the day in a car wreck. That probably had something to do with it. And way back when I was younger, and then in my 20s they did this operation, and it was brutal, dude. The recovery sucked. It was part alien. Well, yeah, but not because of the surgery. Shh. Why do you think I like tentacles so much, dude? Assassin's Creed Valhalla wins first video game score Grammy, dude. Incredible. Okay, cool. My mind is blown. Yo, dude, I did. So you changed you're not rocking green anymore. It's all white, huh? That's like your icon's white now. Your name's white. That's what it do, huh? It is. It's been messing with me too. You're white now. Yeah, Kayla, it's messing with me too because I'm so used to seeing Wick. Everything for Wick's been green forever, you know. Yeah, so it's messing with me too. Every time I see it, his messages come up, I'm like, this looks weird, dude. This looks weird. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Let's see what we got. I'm kind of excited about trying these little games out today, but I'm really excited about Hogwarts Legacy tomorrow. No, no, no. I'm with Kayla on that one. That's just asking for trouble, dude. Yeah, that's just asking for trouble. Even if it's not meant that way or whatever. That's just asking for trouble, dude. Steam Next Fest. Let's take a look. Yeah, dude, we've talked enough about this. I'm not going to hit on this today. Xbox 360 users are losing access to 46 games very soon. Go look at the past couple of video gaming news segments. You'll see everything about that. Basically, they're shutting down the Xbox 360 stuff. So, like that storefront and everything's going away, and they're losing the access to the remaining games on there and stuff like that. Basically, is what's happening. So, I mean, unless you already own those games or whatever, you're not going to be able to get access to them anymore. That's basically what's going down. So, go look at the you know previous news segments. There's a couple of months left, I think, on this, but you know that's 2 generations away now, and that's kind of the way it works. A lot of the games that are part of this have already been, had upgrades to newer systems, whether it be Xbox One or Series X and S, and you can still access those games on the new generation. But for particularly the Xbox 360 a lot of the access to the those games on the digital storefronts and stuff are going away. Dude, I need a smoothie this morning too. Yeah, Kayla. Yeah, I know. People have to be very careful. Yeah, 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 yep, yeah. I know. And I can attest to the same thing. Like, our parents are from a different kind of generation too, man, and I think it's harder for them to have like evolve with how society has evolved, and we're trying to be more conscientious of like the words and terms we use, and being um, delicate about those kinds of things, and how you can accidentally offend people when you don't mean to and stuff. You know what I mean? One wick special, let's go, dude. Oh wait, I don't know if I want a wick special, dude. What's in that? Maybe I don't want you to answer that either. Target's buy one get one 50% off video game sale. Here we go. They do this occasionally. This is what I'll tell you. Anytime you see Target do this kind of thing, you'll see like Amazon and Best Buy jump on this as well. There'll be a lot of other retailers, large retailers, that will do the same thing. Like if Target starts it, the other two will jump in. If Best Buy starts it, the other two will jump in. If Amazon starts it, the other two will jump in. You know? Yeah, I definitely don't. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Yeah, that's why you just put LOL. Yeah, yeah. So we'll take a look at that though. Mm. Hogwarts Legacy gameplay gets good and bad reactions. Mm. I don't know, dude. We've seen gameplay. I think the gameplay has looked fine. I don't know, and I think the world looks okay. I mean, the world, the graphics, and everything look good. So, dude, I don't know. I don't know that I want to dive into that today. We're going to play the game tomorrow, and I will give everybody my impression of the game when we play it tomorrow, dude. I'm actually going to be preloading it today. I've already got the game. It'll be preloaded today. I couldn't get the key until today. I bought it yesterday. I got notified my key's ready. So, um, yeah, I know. Wick loves the Harry Potter stuff, man. This is Jamalam, you know. He's like, I love Harry. Harry's the best. He was like talking about getting a tattoo of like a Z on his forehead, and I was like, bro, you might want to hold off on that. But you know, Wick be wicking, dude. You know, and you can't really talk him out of stuff quite often. What was this? Yeah. Yeah, well, look here, Mamselle. So, so I bought the edition that gets you in 3 days early. The standard edition, buying the standard edition doesn't get you. It doesn't open up until the 10th. So I bought the deluxe edition that gets you in 3 days early. So one of the reasons I did that is so I can give everybody a good idea of what the game has to offer and whether you think it's going to be worth your money or not. Okay, so that was one of the big deals for me. Was I honestly, I'm pretty hesitant about the game myself. You know, um, no lie. I'm pretty hesitant about it. But I do feel like because of, the fact that this is my job, dude. I do this 7 days a week, and you guys are always here, and there are a lot of people in the community that are interested in the game. I felt like it was kind of, my duty to go ahead and play this game as early as possible to give everybody an idea of what it was going to feel like. And that's why I grabbed the deluxe edition that gets me in 3 days early. That way you guys can take a look at it. Oh, okay, cool, Kayla. Yeah. Hope work goes well. And that way I can try to give you a pretty good breakdown of what's good and bad about the game. And it'll give you an idea of whether maybe you want to go ahead and jump into it right now, never, or maybe let it bake for a while until they get some updates put in it or something. You know what I mean? So it's the deluxe edition is what is getting people in starting tomorrow. And the standard edition doesn't actually release until the 10th. So again, if you're not sure, just hang out for the next few days and watch me play it. And I'll be giving feedback every single day about what I'm coming across, how the game feels, stuff like that. And maybe it'll give you a better idea of whether you want to dive into it right now or not, okay? What? Mm. Yeah, okay. Interesting. We'll take a quick peek at that. The reason this is interesting is because apparently the AMD reference models of their 7900 GPUs had significant cooling issues where they were like very, very badly overheating. And the talk has been that it was, in fact, the reference models and that any kind of third party retailer grabbing them and putting their own cooling system on them should be fine. But we'll see about that. And this is talking about MSI is dropping theirs and how much more you're going to have to pay for them, too. So we'll take a quick peek. Tekken 8 closed alpha details. See about that. Diablo 4 beta dates teased by Blizzard boss. Is this Mikey Barra here? Is this Mikey Barra? No, that's the Tekken stuff. No, this is Ferguson. Is that who's bossing this? Yeah, Rod Ferguson. Okay. I couldn't remember who was at the top of the Diablo 4 stuff. Mikey Barra was the one that was like really, really backing all the Diablo Immortal stuff, man. It was really throwing me off. It's like, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Get wrecked. PS Plus Premium subscribers surprised with free. Did we already read about this? Free new game trial? Oh, no, I don't think we have. Okay. Lost Ark's adding a new Wakanda inspired continent, dude. There you go, Lost Ark fans. We'll go one more page here. What? What even is Krata? Have you guys heard about this? Oh, we'll read about it. Looks like another cloud gaming platform shutting down. We already knew about this. We've read about this, so I'm not going to dive into this. Crossfire X shutting down in May. That game only had like a high 30s rating on Metacritic. It was really bad. So it's not a surprise that that's completely going away. A lot of games announcing shutdowns here recently, though. Pikmin 4 release date potentially leaked, all right. From Software drops a lengthy new interview about Armored Core 6. Cool. Let's stick with that. We'll stick with these. God. What do you do with this, dude? You know what I mean? What? I gotta go put my hat on, dude, after the news. Hair's a mess, dude. Pikmin 4 release date potentially leaked. It looks like the release date for Pikmin 4 could have just leaked online prior to an official announcement from Nintendo. Based on what we currently know, Nintendo's lineup of exclusives for Switch is a bit slimmer in 2023 compared to past years. While Nintendo came out of the gate firing this year with Fire Emblem Engage, the only other major first-party games of note on the horizon for Switch happen to be The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and Pikmin 4. Even though Tears of the Kingdom already has a firm release date, it looks like Pikmin 4 could be close behind. According to Greece retailer Game Explorers, Pikmin 4 is now slated to release later this year on May 26th. It's not known where this date came from, but May 26th does happen to fall on a Friday, which is more often than not the day of the week that Nintendo releases new first-party games. Although this date should be taken with a big grain of salt for the time being, we have seen retailers leak dates like this in the past, which means there could be some validity to this situation. Likely the biggest reason why this potential launch date for Pikmin 4 makes little sense is because it's so close to the release date of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah. For those unaware, Tears of the Kingdom is set to arrive on Switch on May 12th. With this in mind, it seems a bit baffling Nintendo would look to release two of its biggest exclusives of the year within a 2-week span of each other. Still, crazier things have happened in the past, so perhaps this isn't outside of the realm of possibility. Yeah, it does seem really, really odd to have both these games released within that close of a time frame to each other. Kind of weird, man. Kind of weird. From Software drops a lengthy new interview about Armored Core 6. The wide-ranging talk touches on how Dark Souls and Elden Ring have changed the company since Armored Core 5. We've seen this trailer. I'll link this for you guys if you want to take a look. But look, I'm hyped about this game. The thing that sucks is From Software is traditionally terrible about PC releases. Elden Ring, for example, was absolutely balls on PC. It felt bad. It did not feel good. It wasn't like Cyberpunk bad, but it was not optimized for PC. You could tell that they absolutely developed the game for console, and they just really quickly ported it over to PC and didn't optimize it for PC before they released the game. And it felt terrible. And they've traditionally been very bad at PC releases too. So, I'm really, really psyched for Armored Core 6. I love mech games. And I just need From Software to get their crap together, man, on the PC front. Elden Ring makers From Software have given out some new details about the next entry in their mech combat series, Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. In an interview broadcast from Taipei Game Show 2023, game producer Yasunori Ogura spoke with a host about the game and spoke not only about the game, but about how massive successes like Dark Souls series and Elden Ring have affected development in the now quite famous From Software. Ogura emphasized the customizability that will be in Armored Core 6 regularly, as well as assuring fans that it will be just as difficult and rewarding a game as you expect From Software to make. Those were much the same talking points that CEO Hidetaka Miyazaki gave in an interview after the AC6 reveal last year. He also went over topics like making concepts easier for series newcomers to understand, the game story, and balancing the customization with a very aggressive and dynamic combat style. Ogura also emphasized that Armored Core 6's story mode would be single-player only, but online multiplayer arena battles were planned. Sick! The decade since the last Armored Core game has been a huge one from Software, the biggest change in the last decade, the freedom to spend more on the game's development and resources, said Ogura. That's right, folks, From Software just straight up has a lot more money than it once did. Ogura also focused on ways that customization affects how mechs control and vice versa. Quote, we are determined to take advantage of From Software's experience and know how to really establish freedom for the player in terms of what can be done with game controls and the customization that lies in the series' core. That was the key point we focused on. When you play the game, you will see how changing parts affects the action elements. The action and customization elements really do work together symbiotically. And I really think this is the most important thing, he said. Agura later said that while the mech customization will be in-depth, it will also be more approachable. It is the element of the game with the most depth, and for many fans, it is the most enjoyable. Seen from the perspective of new users, though, it is a very detailed and complex system, he said. This time we have put a number of new measures in place to help make assembly and customization more intuitive and logical than it has been in the past. As for what kinds of components might be out there, Ogura pointed enthusiasts towards the trailer itself, saying you could identify many mech parts and hints at parts and key frames. As for the action itself, Ogura gave it as an example how dynamic movement is a huge difference from the games From Software has made since 2013. Because of the use of mechs, both the player character and enemy characters have extremely dynamic movements. As robots, their dynamism is only matched by the aggressiveness of their movement. Attack distance in particular changes frequently from close range to far, then from far back to close again, he said. Most games in the Armored Core series are standalone stories, though particularly popular entries have received sequels and spin-offs, comparable in structure to how the Final Fantasy series operates. The last mainline entry was Armored Core 5, released in 2012, which had a sequel released in 2013. In terms of actual storyline, there is no direct connection between 5 and this latest title, which means there is no need to have played previous titles in the series, said Ogura. Cool. Nice. I'm really psyched about this game. I really am. But I'm really scared about From Software's ability to release an optimized game on PC at all. They're not good at it. And I love mech games. I like From Software games. I just hate how bad they are at releasing their games on PC. Feels really bad all the time. Lost Ark adding new Wakanda-inspired continent. In the 5 years since the release of Black Panther in 2018, Wakanda has had a massive influence on popular culture. The African nation's influence has even extended to the world of video games, as Lost Ark is set to add a continent that seems very much inspired by Wakanda. The continent is named Voldis, and several new images of the location were featured in the patch notes for the game's Korean version. Wakanda's technological utopia seems to reflect in Voldis in a major way, and markings on the location's statues also looks very similar to the costume worn by both of the Black Panthers in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Images of the continent were shared on Twitter by Fanbytes8 MH Williams and can be found in the tweet embedded below. See this. Yarp. I can see it. Yeah, for sure. All right. As Williams points out, the man on the left in the third image also looks quite a bit like Michael B. Jordan's version of Eric Killmonger. The resemblance is uncanny, both of the character's facial expressions and even his hair. Similarities were also noticed by posters on Reset Era, including user Kleika. Kleika says that the game's developers had previously indicated that Voldis would be influenced by Wakanda. It's pretty easy to see just how much the two Black Panther movies inspired this new location. Unclear exactly when this new location will be added to the game in North America, so Lost Ark fans will just have to wait patiently until this content arrives. All right. If you need more, throw it in chat. I meant to throw that, hold on. That Armored Core 6 trailer's in here too, if you need it, okay? There's that one. Now that Google Stadia has shut down, Creta is following suit. Who does Creta? Oh, it's a game. Okay. While Creta was one of Stadia's first exclusive games and gave players a world of their own to create and explore together, it seems it will no longer be available to play. Ever since Google's cloud gaming platform shut down last month, the unique title had a whole lot less spotlight. Yeah, me either, Ferret. Looks like Facebook Gaming took it in a few years ago, and with the game hitting PC, folks could still enjoy it whenever they wanted to. Sadly, according to Creta's Andy Shinton, who posted some rather unfortunate news to the medium this week, not enough gamers did, and as a result, Creta is shutting down in a month's time. Is this like a Roblox kind of situation? Like you go in and you can make games, play games of other people and stuff? I don't know. We still believe this democratization of game and virtual world creation is where the industry is headed, but it's with great sadness that we're announcing the closure of Credo on all platforms on Friday, March 3rd. As depressing as it is to see another game bite the dust thanks to Google's decision to kill off an entire gaming community's central hub of connection, Credo's development team has assured players that it will make the most of what time it has left by lining up a schedule chock full of fun in-game activities, celebratory streams, and other events. Andy did post a set of facts for anyone curious about how the wind down for the game will occur. In particular, you should know that once the servers are shuttered, your games will no longer be accessible. He recommends you take screenshots or video captures of your content for nostalgia's sake. Anyone who coded a bunch of great stuff in, yeah, that's what it sounds like. Anyone who coded a bunch of great stuff in LUA may want to archive this data for resume purposes. To get a copy of your data, you can email this data protection officer at unit2games.com before March 1st, but you'll need to verify your identity to complete the interaction. The good news is that Unit 2 Games seems to have made the decision to put Credo to sleep for good so that it can achieve its goals for 2023 and beyond. This may mean we'll see something new from them over the next few years. If that's the case, I'm hoping it has a similar feel or approach as Creta, given that they are employed by Facebook or Meta, or fluffy rainbow kitten fart buttholes, whatever you want to call them. I'm banking on it being a VR title, but that's just a guess. Call this company what you want to call them. They're still scummy. They can change their name how many ever times they want. It's a terrible company. Okay. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Only heard of Crayola. Yeah, but we know you've heard of Facebook and Meta because those are your people, dude. We know that. Troll Lord. Yeah, it sounds like something similar to like a gaming universe like Roblox, where you can go in there and like create your own kind of games or whatever, and you can play other people's games that they've created or something like that. Quit ripping on them before you try. Bro, I've had Facebook account. All right. Way back. I saw through them a long time ago, dog. Long time ago. It's you, people. You. That can't see it. You know what I mean? You're blinded by it. You love it. You love it. Keep feeding the monsters, dude. Keep feeding them. You know? Appropriate from a troll to keep feeding a monster, you know? But nonetheless. PlayStation Plus Premium subscribers surprised with free new game trial. PlayStation Plus Premium subscribers have been surprised this week with a new free game trial to download. Since PS Plus Premium launched in the middle of 2022, one of the perks of this new tier of the service has been the ability to play demos of various games that are available on the PlayStation Store. Now, a new game has been added to this lineup of trials, and it happens to be one of the best RPGs of the past decade. Downloadable now thanks to PS Plus Premium, Persona 5 Royal is the latest game to get a new trial. In total, this demo of Persona 5 Royal lasts 4 hours, which is long enough that those checking out the title in this manner should be able to get a good idea of what it's all about. Sadly, this trial won't be available permanently, but it's not set to leave the PlayStation Store anytime soon. Instead, subscribers will have all the way until January 31st of 2024 to play this demo for themselves. Once the 4-hour threshold is then reached with this trial, subscribers will then only be able to play more of the Persona 5 Royal if they opt to purchase the game outright. Per usual, there are a couple of caveats with this situation. For starters, and as mentioned before, the game trials are solely available via PS Plus Premium, which means that PS Plus Essential and Extra subscribers will not be able to check out Persona 5 Royal for themselves. Additionally, the version of Persona 5 Royal that is downloadable in the form of a trial is only extended to the PS5 edition of the game. This means that those looking to download the PS4 version of the game will not be able to do so. All right? If you guys need this, I'll throw this in chat. Tekken 8 closed alpha details and new character revealed. Throughout the last few hours, Bandai Namco has revealed a lot of information about Tekken 8, including new gameplay mechanics such as the new rage system. However, today's biggest reveal is that a closed alpha test has been announced. Fans hoping for an online test are out of luck, as it seems Bandai will conduct the tests in selected locations around the world to gather feedback of the battle system. The first of these will take place at EVO Japan 2023, which will be held from March 31st through April 2nd. Mandatory requirements include registration for the Tekken 7 tournament and an application, quote, via a special website to be opened in February. There will be a raffle if there are a large number of applicants. In addition to the news of the closed alpha test, Bandai revealed that Tekken 8 will see the return of Nina Williams. A trailer featuring the character was showcased, which can be found embedded below. Good old Nina. Here we go.
Your luck has run out.
Get ready for the next battle. Tekken 8. New challenger.
Going
Spicy.
somewhere?
Nina Williams.
Isn't it past your bedtime?
Boy, they really went heavy this time with all the, there's a lot of, like, flashing effects, dude, in this game now. Was Tekken 7 like this, too? I don't remember it being like that. God. I feel like I'm about to have a seizure, dude. Maybe it's just too early. Maybe I hadn't had enough coffee or anything.
You're not getting away.
I can't keep up, dude.
Die in silence. Goodbye. That was
Yeah, I never have been either fair. I like fighting games a lot, and I respect Tekken for what it is. There are a lot of people that love Tekken, but I've never really gotten into Tekken either. It's never been my jam. There are a lot of people that love Tekken. It's a very competitive game, too. That was a little much for me to. Maybe I'm just not awake enough yet or something. I don't know, dude. Just seemed like a lot of flashing lights and it was like panning in and out like a whole lot right there, dude. I don't know. But there's Nina. Naturally, a lot of fans on social media are disappointed about the closed alpha test. Many were hoping that Bandai Namco would make it open to the general public or at least to a wider variety of players. Limiting these tests to in-person events makes it a lot more difficult for players to participate, though it's possible an online test could be announced down the line. Some are even speculating that this could mean that Tekken 8 won't release until next year. No release window has been provided as of this writing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, every major fighting game, dude, there's a lot of skill that goes into it. Yeah, same here, dude. I've got the same exact sentiment about it that you do. I'll talk about it. Let me finish this last paragraph. Slated to release on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S, Tekken 8 is the next installment of the beloved fighting game franchise. The original Tekken released in arcades back in '94 and had its first home console release on the original PlayStation in '95. Given that a 2024 release for Tekken 8 would come just in time for the franchise's 30th anniversary, so it doesn't seem like a stretch to think fans might be waiting until next year. Of course, any kind of release window could change based on fan feedback, so we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, dude, I say that all the time about fighting games, major competitive fighting games. I actually watch an amount of like competitive Street Fighter from time to time. It's incredible, dude, the amount of skill that goes into people being highly competitive in fighting games. The things that they have to know about not only the character that they play, but the opponents that they face too, as far as, you know, the plus and negative frames that each different attack does. And, you know, there's just an incredible amount of knowledge that goes into people being competitive in these fighting games. And it's really, really wild. So I enjoy watching it. I think, you know, I don't have the time or the patience to put into being like a competitive fighting game player, but I've always dabbled in fighting games, since I was young. And I think that's where, I still like to just like the counterattacks and stuff. Yeah, dude. Yeah, like see, like where there's just a small opening that people know where they can get a particular attack, and that's what I'm saying, man. Like the knowledge is actually wild that people have, and especially whenever you talk about some of the people that are at the top of some of these games are very, very good at not just playing like a couple of characters. They can actually play like almost the entire roster and stuff. It's really, really, really wild. The amount of skill and knowledge they have across the entire roster of characters throughout the entire game. It's really incredible, and it puts me in awe of some of these people that play these games. I don't have the time and patience again to put into getting good at a fighting game, and but I love watching people play it because I respect the crap out of how much skill it takes and time, practice, patience, and it's really cool watching people get good like that, man. It really is. I like fighting games. I do. I haven't played one in a long time, actually. I watch a lot of Street Fighter stuff, and I'm wondering how Street Fighter 6 will be. Yeah. Probably because I played a lot of Street Fighter when I was young, like with Street Fighter 2 and stuff like that. I played a lot of Street Fighter whenever I was young, so that's probably why I gravitate more towards that than anything else. Diablo 4 beta dates teased by Blizzard Boss. Looks like Blizzard Entertainment will soon be announcing the open beta dates for Diablo 4 prior to its launch later this year. In recent months, Blizzard has started to share a ton of new information about D4, specifically because the game is set to release roughly 5 months. Despite this, one lingering question that many fans have continued to have comes with the open beta and its dates. And while Blizzard has yet to say specifically when the Diablo 4 beta will happen, we now have an idea of where the reveal should take place. In a recent interaction on Twitter, Blizzard SVP Rod Ferguson was asked about when the Diablo 4 open beta will be happening. While Ferguson didn't provide any more details regarding the beta's release window, he did hint that such an announcement will happen soon. He then went on to tease Blizzard's involvement in a gaming event later in February when the company would look to share this information with fans. For those unaware, Blizzard will be participating later this month in IGN's FanFest 2023. This showcase is set to take place on February 17th and 18th and will feature various looks at upcoming games like Hogwarts Legacy, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Street Fighter 6, and many others. D4 is one of the games set to appear at IGN FanFest, and based on this tweet in question from Ferguson, it seems like this will be the venue in which the open beta dates are disclosed. Whenever this reveal does end up taking place, we'll be sure to keep you in the loop here on comicbook.com. If you didn't already have the release date for D4 circled, yeah, it's supposed to be June 2nd right now. When it does arrive, it's supposed to be available for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, I'm guessing S as well, Xbox One, and PC platforms. Cool. We'll keep track. Almost 2 months after the official launch of AMD 7900 series graphics cards, MSI has finally released their cards to the market. Again, I think it's appropriate here to be careful. AMD's cards, these 7900 series cards, had significant overheat issues. Now, what was being blamed was the reference card thermal designs, saying that it was AMD's fault. The AMD took the blame and said that this was our fault for not introducing and developing, engineering a good enough thermal design on the cards, the reference cards themselves. But I think it's appropriate in the situation to wait until third-party manufacturers start coming out with their own thermal designs for the cards to ensure that that was in fact the case. So be careful here, okay? 2 months after the official launch, yeah, MSI is dropping their cards. As we mentioned before, MSI was not particularly interested in releasing AMD reference design just like Gigabyte or Asus did. Instead, the company opted for higher profit margins by releasing their own custom design, Inner Gaming Trio Classic. Oh, for real? No way, dude. Oh, that sucks, Ferret. That's terrible, dude. Yeah, you guys need to be careful here. Because like apparently like what we just read here, MSI was not interested in releasing AMD reference design just like Gigabyte or Asus did. So it's I can't recommend enough that people just be careful. Even buying not, you know, do your research. That's all I can say. Do your research. Make sure you've gotten plenty of educating yourself on whatever card you're going to buy. If you're planning on buying a 7900 series card, there is a potential here to get yourself into a bad spot.
Emotional damage.
Classic car. What's up, buddy? Yeah, absolutely fair. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons I try to bring up these issues to the community, right? Hey, dude, I don't blame him one bit. I don't blame him one bit. How could you not feel like that? And how could you... I mean, that's exactly why I bring up these issues. I want people to be careful. And that's why quite often whenever I talk about buying into any kind of tech or making some kind of significant purchase, whatever it may be, ensuring that whoever you're going with is going to have some kind of pretty solid warranty, customer support, things like that, because it can be an absolute nightmare to deal with sometimes. And I don't blame your buddy one bit. And this is, we keep coming across some articles occasionally here about the 7900 cards, and just because there's a third-party retailer that's coming out, look, the reference design apparently was very bad, and which means third-party retailers are going to have to develop something better. And until there's some significant testing that comes out on these third-party designs for heat dissipation, you're not going to know if they did anything better than AMD did initially anyways, you know, and you would hope so, but you're not sure either. So I would just have people I'm trying to raise awareness here and make sure people understand that there are issues right now with the 7900 cards, and maybe just take a beat, do some research, wait until we get some benchmarks out there, and make sure you're not going to end up grabbing a card that is going to create some thermal issues for you, you know, overheat issues. These new MSI 7900 cards had already been shown at CS 2023 earlier last month. Took another month for them to reach the U.S. market. As of now, they are exclusively sold by Newegg. Gross. I used to love Newegg back in the day, dude. Way back in the day, Newegg was great. I loved Newegg. I actually try to stay away from Newegg nowadays. They got bought out by a different company, man, back in like the mid 2010s or something like that. Yeah, dude, they got bought out by like I think it was like a Chinese company or something back in the mid like 2010s, and they quit being like the company that they were. And I just try to stay away from Newegg now. They are not even listed by MSI's official U.S. store. It doesn't mean you can't find a deal on there every once in a while and stuff, but I just Newegg is definitely not the company that they used to be back in the day, man. You know, about a decade ago, Newegg was the jam, dude. And then they sold out and turned into something completely different. Pricing is on a higher side with a 7900 XTX now listing at $1,100 and the 7900 XT model going for $950. This is respectively $250 more than the official AMD MSRP. Furthermore, for some reason, the XTX model comes without free shipping. The series feature fully custom PCB design with 3 8-pin power connectors. For the Radeon RX 7000 series, MSI opted to use older gaming triple fan cooling design from its RX 6900 series. They look just about identical to the 6950 XT model with some minor changes to the backplate, missing the RGBs. Sadly, there's no news about the updated gaming trio cooler design or even Supra models planned for the RX 7900 series. MSI has simply ticking the box here by launching their first and so far the only custom design based on RDNA 3 architecture. Hopefully the plans go further. Yeah, be careful, guys. Look, we're seeing the third-party designs come out and everything, but you still need to be careful here. Yeah, they did. They started selling all kinds of crazy stuff, dude. They started selling, like, they changed from a solely like tech based, tech focused company, and even back then they were starting to manufacture and sell some like decent quality products of their own. You know, what they, the Rosewheel stuff or whatever. They had the Rosewheel model, so I'm sure they still do. And back then, whenever that stuff was first coming out, it was like budget stuff, but some of it was decent quality. And you know, after they got bought out and everything, it was like, yeah, the Rosewheel stuff, dude. From what I understand, the quality of that stuff went way down. They started selling all kinds of like automotive stuff. Like they quit being a solely tech-based company, man. They tried to change into some kind of like one-stop shop kind of place instead of being the cool tech stop for a lot of us. You know, after they sold out, it got weird. Yeah. So be careful here, guys. Okay. The 79 across the board, the AMD 7900 cards. I would just be very, very careful. Do your research. Be careful. Assassin's Creed wins Grammy. Presenter absolutely butchers the pronunciation. No way, dude. Congratulations on the big win, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Nice. Who was this? For the first time ever, tonight's Grammy Awards featured a category just for video game soundtracks. The first ever winner in this new category was Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed. Congratulations. A momentous occasion for everyone involved. For the rest of us, also a very funny moment of live television. While video games have been nominated before, like Kirby in 2021, and even won Grammys before for Civilization 4's intro, which was back in 2011, 2023 saw the debut of a brand new category called Best Score Soundtrack for Video Games Interactive Media. Oh, Egghead. Dude, I'd forgotten about that. Yeah. The nominees were veteran games composer Austin Wintory, hilariously given his previous body of work for Aliens Fireteam Elite, Bear McCreary, Call of Duty Vanguard, Richard Jacques, dude, I butchered that, Guardians of the Galaxy, Christopher Tin, again, for a Civilization like Old World, and Stephanie Economou for Assassin's Creed Valhalla's expansion, Dawn of Ragnarok. Composer and violinist Economou, who at the time of publishing had a Twitter bio simply saying, non-award-winning composer, is now an award-winning composer. Congratulations, Stephanie. Making the occasion even more memorable for everyone watching at home, though, was presenter and comedian Randy Rainbow. Also nominated tonight for Best Comedy Album, being given an envelope that had Assassin's Creed Valhalla written inside it, then reading it like this. Can't stop laughing at this guy announcing the Grammy win for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Dude, what? No way.
And the Grammy goes to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And the Grammy goes to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And the Grammy goes to
Thank God he's a comedian, dude. Thank God he's a comedian.
And the Grammy goes to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And the Grammy goes to
bro.
Oh no! Oh,
Assassin's
bro, that's too
Creed
funny.
Valhalla.
Nice, Mamzelle, nice.
And the Grammy goes to
Oh, dude!
Assassin's
Oh my
Creed
God!
Valhalla.
Valhalla!
And the Grammy goes to
It's so good, dude.
Assassin's
Come on, mama!
Creed Valhalla. And the Grammy goes to
Oh, dude!
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
He's already roasted. Gonna be roasted, dude. He's already roasted. What are you talking about? He's dunsies, dude. Like I said, at least he's a comedian, dude. At least he's a comedian. You know what I mean? Oh, bro, look, the retweets, the likes, and the quotes are just like pumping up, dude. It's like not even a day later, dude. Oh, God, this is hilarious. It must be nerve-wracking at the best of times being up there and announcing awards, knowing that so many people, even if this was their earlier premiere ceremony, are watching you. Then imagine being asked to read not Beyonce, but Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dawn of Ragnarok, when you're not someone who's been exposed to those words nonstop for 3 years and has somehow internalized them and made them seem very, even remotely normal. It is not a normal collection of words. It would be hard. You can watch Economau's full acceptance speech, in which I probably butchered her last name, by the way. I hope not, but if I did, I'm sorry. In which she thanks everyone who fought tirelessly for this category to be included in the awards here. Oh, dude. Yeah, we'll watch her acceptance speech real quick.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you all so much. Thank you to the Recording Academy for this incredible honor. I want to say I'm so grateful to Ubisoft and Simone Landry for inviting me into the rich, rich legacy of Assassin's Creed.
Bro,
To Lakeshore Records, Great Bear, Craft Angle, and especially John
what's
Stark
with the hat, dude? That guy looks like he's about to go kill Roger Rabbit, dog.
Who had a hand in shaping the score.
You see that guy?
Wilderun,
What's that dude doing?
Nor Selvig, Jake Baldwin, John Monroe. I share this with all of you. To my family,
he's
Dad,
about to
Mom,
go
Nick,
slaughter
my parents,
Toontown, dude.
John, you inspire me more than anyone, and I love you so much. And lastly, I just want to recognize all of the people who fought tirelessly to bring this category of video game music into existence.
Respawn. Yeah.
Thank you for acknowledging and validating the power of game music. This is truly such an honor. Thank you.
You guys see that guy? Did you see that guy?
Inviting me into the rich,
Where's he?
rich
Right there. Oh, no, go away. Dude's about to go kill Roger Rabbit, dude. Oh, my God, dude. He just needs the glasses. You know what I mean? He just needs those glasses, those circle glasses, dog. Did he spawn? I had to run over there outside of the camera for a second, dude. He just needs those glasses, dude. And he is ready to rock. Oh, dude, what the crap. Jeez. All right, man. Oh, God. Oh, dude. That's so funny. All right, Steam Next Fest, February 2023 games to look out for. Oh, dude, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it really was. Dude, I haven't watched that game in so long, too. Or watch that game. Watch that movie. Dude, I loved that movie when I was a little kid. I loved it. Yeah, it was a good one. I haven't thought about it in a long time, actually, man. Till right there. That's funny, dude. He's ready. Flipping Roger Rabbit, dude. Games to look out for. Steam Next Fest, February 2023. So Steam Next Fest is just around the corner. As such, here are some games for you to look out for and try this next Steam Fest. Jessica Rabbit, dog. Yeah, baby. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, too. So Steam Next Fest starts on February 6th and will end on February 13th. With some games downloadable as early as now. Players have around a week to try and test out the hundreds of demos available during this period. If that feels overwhelming, you don't know where to start, then look no further. Here are just some of the games we recommend you try out. Do note, this is not a ranked list like what we did before that will come at a later date. Here's a list of games to try this coming next Steam Fest, okay? Steam Next Fest, for February. Sentinels. What is this? Oh, this is like kind of like Vampire Survivors stuff. Wow. Interesting. It looks cool. It looks good. Huh. Yeah, reminiscent of games like Vampire Survivors. Interesting. Voltaire. Yeah, this has an art style of like Cult of the Lamb and Don't Starve and stuff, yeah. They even have an end. I think it's just about unlocking everything, really. I think that like Vampire Survivors, whenever I played it, it didn't necessarily have an end. It was about unlocking everything and seeing how long you could last. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a test more than like ending the game. You know? This one? You like this, Mamzo? Yeah, this looks kind of wild. Yeah, fair. I think they did actually end up adding in some different bosses and stuff to Vampire Survivor since I played it. And there were some bosses in that game whenever I did play it. But as far as like going after a particular like ending or whatever, it's not necessarily like that, I don't think, yeah. But I still had some fun with it. The Vegan Vampire. The Vegan Vampire. Interesting. Roguelike game. Interesting. Uh-oh. Troublemaker. Raise your gang? What the crap? What? JRPG, yeah, it's like JRPG, high school bully. Yeah, school delinquent. Yeah, it's like playing the JRPG, or it's like action JRPG bully high school version. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's funny, dude. What is this? Former delinquent who transferred schools hoping to not fight anyone. As it turns out, however, the school he transferred to actually encourages fighting. That's funny, dude. That's funny. Mel time. I need to go put a hat on, dude. My hair is so stupid gross. Look at Edward Scissorhands stuff, dude. I'm telling you. Okay. So, third-person action platformer. Just mailing stuff around, I guess. Spiritfall. There's a lot of games in here. I'm probably won't watch all of these, but I'll put them in chat. Spiritfall. There's Pixel Shire. Sandbox town building game. Whisker Squadron. Ooh. Hold on, I want to watch this one though. It like gives some Star Fox vibes, dude. Roguelite action. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Neat. Mika and Witch's Mountain is a another Mail Time third-person adventure game. Oh, dude, Dark and Darker. Oh, dude. Dark and Darker. This is on my list of games to play this year. It's supposed to release late this year in full. We'll see. But dude, this game looks sick. Think medieval, like, kind of Escape from Tarkov. So you can go in there with like a group of people or just solo. You're like going for loot in a like medieval-esque fantasy world dungeon experience. And there are other players that are going to be in there. And there are other just like enemies that'll be in there that are not player controlled. Just like, so there's PvP and PvE. Inside of these dungeons you get put into, and it's all about trying to survive, grab loot, and pull your way out. Ooh, yikers. That's rough, Mamzo. So you gotta like get the loot, survive, get out through these portals and stuff. It looks really, really fun, dude. I would love to play this with some community members. -40 with wind chill. That is cold. Yeah. Yep. That's what, you know, I lived outside of Milwaukee for a while, and we dealt with that kind of stuff, dude. It was, ugh. It was gross. Stupid amounts of snow, and it was like negative, you know, -10 to -20 wind chills that made it feel like -40 to -50, and it was just like, you just didn't go outside unless you absolutely had to. It was really, really gross. I feel for you. Yeah, I know that's where Celsius Fair. That's why I didn't even elaborate on like which one it was, because I know that's where they meet at. Yeah. Planet of Lana. Oh, I've seen some of this stuff, I think. Side-scrolling platformer, yeah. Yeah, there's some cool stuff in here, man. So, I'll throw this in chat. That way we're not spending too much time. But we watched some cool ones in there. If you want to watch more, it's right there in chat. Last article I have. If anybody has anything else to add, let me know, and we'll discuss it before we move on to gaming today, which we are doing some of Grip and Monster Slayers, okay? Cool. Target's buy one, get one, 50% off video game sale includes Dead Space, Gotham Knights, and more. Gross. Video games can get pretty expensive, and any promotion that eases the financial burden is welcome. This week, Target locations are holding a major sale where buyers can purchase one game, get a second, and 50% off. sale includes a number of very recent games, including many that released in the late months of 2022, such as Marvel's Midnight Suns, Sonic Frontiers, and Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. The deal even includes the Dead Space remake, which just released last month. A handful of games included in this promotion can be found below. Quite often they'll do like buy two, get one free, or they'll do buy one, get one 50% off. That's what this is. And what we'll see is like other major retailers will follow suit here, you know. Right, Mamzo, yeah. So, if you live in regions where you can access Target or Target will ship to you or whatever, then these are some of the main titles where you can get buy one, get one 50% off. Crisis Core, FF7 Reunion, Modern Warfare 2, Elden Ring, Gotham Knights. Gross. Sorry. I don't know, man. Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy, Horizon Forbidden West, Madden 23. Savvy gamers will want to check out the actual prices for each game before they hit checkout. While sales like this one can be a great way to save money, sometimes better discounts can be found by shopping around. In most cases, buying the most recent games helps to rack up the best deal, making Dead Space one of the best bargains. However, something like Elden Ring might not make a lot of sense given that the title has been out for a year now. There are also versions of some games that are exempt from this deal. For one reason or another, for example, the Nintendo Switch version of Crisis Core is not included. Wait, what? You do know, just not sharing. Wait, what? What did I miss? Oh, you talking about the Gotham Knights thing? The gross? Yeah. You know, for me, it's like, it was just, this game did not get great reviews. It was not, this entire game, no matter what platform you're on, is locked at 30 frames. It's an action combat game where you want very fluid. You want to see things very fluidly. You want it to feel very fluid when you play it. And today in 2023, dude, you know, the default frames FPS that games have been releasing at for quite a while now is 60. You know, and to have a game come out, a AAA game, and then go, oh, by the way, right before release, this game will only, this game will be locked at 30 frames. That right there tells you there was something wrong, in my opinion. That in and of itself was like, what? The fact that no matter what platform you're on, this game could not go above 30 frames per second, that's a little bit off. Not only that, but, you know, it was like, yo, we're releasing this on modern and previous gen consoles, and they were like, oh no, now just modern consoles, and then right before release, only 30 frames, and yeah. So they locked this entire game at 30 frames per second, and from what I understand, it was not great writing in the game. There were a culmination of things that came together, and Gotham Knights just not being... What was the Metacritic score on Gotham Knights? 68. That's not very good, you know. User score out of 526 ratings wasn't even a 5, you know. What's funny is we saw some side-by-side stuff of Gotham Knights and some of the Arkham game stuff from way back in the day. A lot of the Arkham Batman stuff looked even better than the Gotham Knights stuff did. It's really, I don't know what WB was doing, dude. The game, I haven't played it, so I can't give you a personal experience, but if you want some superhero gameplay, I think you're going to be better off going for some Midnight Sun stuff. I would go for some Marvel's Midnight Suns stuff. It's a different kind of gameplay. Midnight Suns is, I think, Fire Axis, which is XCOM, right? So it's It's an XCOM turn-based strategy type of game, but it's got a lot of different superheroes in it. It's been received pretty well. A lot of people are saying that it's very fun. Plus, it's got a card game kind of mechanic mashed up into it as well, and people are enjoying it quite a bit. The Gotham Knights stuff, though, has not been well received. So at least with two superhero-esque kind of games coming out, one of them was decent, and that was Midnight Suns, from what I understand. People have actually liked Midnight Suns quite a bit. Gotham Knights, and I can't attest to either one. I've never played either one, but just from what I've read, kept up with in the news and stuff like that, Gotham Knights is probably, I would just be very weary of this one. If you can play it for free or something, cool. Go give it a try. But I don't know that I would spend very much money on this because you're probably in for a bit of a disappointment in this title. That's what I would say. So be careful. Yeah. And I'm probably not hitting on absolutely everything that you need to know about what makes this not a great title, but educate yourself. I'm hitting on the better parts of why you should be kind of skeptical about it. You know what I mean? I've talked about it a lot. That's why I didn't elaborate initially, but thanks, Bamzo. Yeah. 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 Pricing is a big obstacle nowadays, so I try to promote as many sales as I can to people. I mean, dude, even even myself, dude, I try my very best to get the best deal I can on game. I promote free titles to the community as often as I can. I think it's important for us to, in the days that we're in right now with AAA games becoming $70 is the norm, and then it's, a month and a half later they want you to pay for DLC, and there's battle passes, and there's microtransactions. Pricing is a huge obstacle in games, and so I do everything I can to make sure that I promote sales or free titles and things like that. So on that note, let's talk about free games on Epic. You've got about 3 days left to get City of Gangsters and Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. I don't really like reading that. Death of the Outsider. That seems weird. I don't like reading that. So get your free games. You got about 3 days left, and then Recipe for Disaster will be next, okay? Cool. Get your free titles. That's it, man. That's the news. We're gonna move on. We're gonna play some. Things. We got a couple of different games to play today. We're just gonna have a chill day, man. We're gonna try out a couple of games we haven't played before. Again, if I bought into the deluxe edition of I almost said Gotham Knights, man. Of Hogwarts Legacy. That way, I could try to give people an idea of what the game was gonna feel like on release. The standard edition of the game doesn't release until the 10th. So there's a few days left. We're going to start it tomorrow because I bought into the deluxe edition. I wanted to give people a solid look at what especially, anybody that's part of this community, there are a lot of people interested in it. And if the game's not good, then I would rather you have a look at it from me and not waste your money on it, So we're going to start that tomorrow. I'll try to give everybody a really nice look at what the game has to offer for the next few days before you decide whether you want to jump into it, unless you already bought into the deluxe edition or whatever. Fanatical has the game on sale already for pre-order. So if you're interested and you can't wait, you want to dive into it right now or go ahead and purchase it or whatever, at least you can get a sale on it on Fanatical right now. So there's that going for you if you want. But I will play it the next 3 days before the normal release date for the game, the standard edition release date, and give everybody an idea of what the game has to offer, okay? We're going to move on. We're going to play a couple of little games today that we've had sitting here. Well, one I got last night for free, Monster Slayers. We're going to try that out, like a little roguelite card game. Try it, see what's up. It's got decent reviews, and we're going to play a little bit of a racing game called Grip that I've had for a few weeks here that I haven't been able to dive into. So just trying out a couple of games, see what they're about. today. Have a chill little day before we start diving in heavy into Hogwarts Legacy tomorrow, okay? If anybody is checking out any of our content, whether it be these news segments or gaming content or just funny, fun clips and highlights that we have out there, whether it be highlights on the Twitch channel or VODs on the YouTube channel, and you're enjoying what you're seeing, then come hang out with us, man. We go live at 6 o'clock a.m. CST every single day. Start all of our streams off with video gaming news before we jump into, whatever gaming content we have planned for the rest of the day. Big thank you to everybody that's always a part of what we do here, creating an amazing community for myself and everybody to be a part of. Other than that, stay healthy, stay safe, be kind. Happy Monday, and we will catch everybody tomorrow for February 7th edition of Video Gaming News and the beginning of our Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. All right? Get your wands ready. Go Slytherin.